Assalamu alaikum. Now I am showing how to stress the medicine by a practitioner veterinarian who is working in the field. You see my car. Here I use all medicine inside the box. There are two big box, one blue color, one orange color. Orange color inside some open injection, and blue color one inside some sachets, some powder, some ointments, some cream, some appetizer syrup, something, and a spray. And the white color box, some there's anthelmintics, and the other box I use some syringes. And one by one now I am showing how to preserve in order to ensure the quality of the drugs. You see, here's my first box. This box I used to keep all open medicine. You see, one by one how I keep. This is the one layer, this is the second layer, and this is the third layer. Okay, the medicine sometimes I mention date here in date of opening, and some common medicine those are everyday I use. I do not use the date because one vial, if I open 100 ml, within 2 to 4 days it will be finished, like that. That means a common medicine. And some rare medicine, those are not I already used. That means sometimes some cases like some poisoning cases, some anesthetic drugs, and some hormones injection. You see in the down. This all injection I mentioned the date because this I should be finished within 1 month or 2 months according to the literature and the direction of the company. You see, upside of the tray, you keep some small packets medicine. There is some for ectoparasitic drug. This for what is trichomoniasis drugs, some cover. And you see, same in other places also. Okay, and I rub fully bags for one big bottles. This bottle for calcium, this for vitamins, this for powder for antibiotics with vitamins, so that this all medicine will become in good condition. Don't become crumble the powder, and also liquid do not change its color. You see, I use some ice box. This ice box, okay, this ice box, and inside also ice box. And this ice box, 3-4 big ice box in one box is enough for 1 day. That means 24 hours. And upside the tray, you see, I fitting the tray here. You see, okay, and I use small ice box on the front because if the heat come from upside, first it will attack this first layer. So first layer I use the small ice box. Here also I use many ice box. You see, this ice box before I remove all ice box I use like that. That means I make one completely obstacle for the heats to go inside. Okay, you see, by this way I close, and some hot and air can be passed through this small space. So what I do, I close completely. Alhamdulillah, nice, good. Same the second box. You see, there are some ointments, some pessaries, and some other powder, small powder, and ointments, and infusion, intermembrane infusion. Okay, you see here some spray, some appetizer kits, some laxative packs, some sachets for also the Hamayar. That means it's called what is yeast culture. Okay, these are big packets. This is some ointment for what is it is called thalua in Arabic, in with lymphadeninitis infection. We use this one. It is spray for myositis. Some other ointment also there. This ointment for mastitis adasolin. Okay, this is spray for antiseptics. Here some medicine also. You see some paraffin oil, some bolas, some vitamins for birds, dog, cats, pets. You see, okay. This other syrups is used for blood, anti-blood, blood guard. Okay, you see, and you see some other accessories also inside is for diuretics. Okay, all are keep inside in the good condition, so all its quality will become good and assured. You see, when I keep this one, I use some ice there. Okay, each and every box I use some ice box. You see, there's a plate inside. We have some ice box. You see, I put like that, and this ice box I keep in others. You see, in this condition it is completely safe, and it is will be protected from heat. Now I close the lid. Okay, now it's my box for syringe. It is 20 ml syringe, 10 ml syringe, it's 5 ml, 3 ml syringe, and down the syringe I use the surgical kits. You see, the big artery forceps, the catgut, here all needles. I write here the needles, small, big one, needles. You see, all items here. Okay. And it is the also kit box. I use some kit box here, surgical items. Okay, you see this box, it is only needle. It is 21 gauge 1 inches is the needle. It is 19 gauge 1 inches. Okay, and inside the box I have different types of needle. This needle 18 gauge 1 inches. It is used for big camel. It is used for chicken, bird, and small sheep, goat, orchids, lamb. Okay, and you see, I use some box here. This box I keep camel needle clip, suture items, needles, and scalpels, blade, all you can see inside. Okay, this some catgut, some silk. Okay, and down some others item, silk item. Okay, and some needles also inside, some scalpel blade. Okay, now this is a gloves, short gloves I keep inside. Okay, this is shock cotton. That means some cotton I soak with the surgical spirits and keep there. When I need, I take from there. Okay, then it is the lubricant gel I use for dystocia case, dystocia, or for any other difficulties in delivery. This is the water for injection. You see, this is the surgical spirits. This is a fresh cotton. I keep here more cotton. See, more cotton inside, fresh cotton. Okay, there is some gloves. These gloves, long gloves. This is for delivery, perforations, any difficulties you can see. Okay, there is some other albendazole. Okay, by this way I keep all items here one by one. Okay, and in this box you see some infusion set, some IV cannula, some this infusions IV cannula infusion set. Okay, for this is face masks. Okay, and there is some needle. It is used for bird. It is 1 ml graduated syringe, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, very small. We use sometimes we call the insulin syringe. Okay, so in short, this is a procedure how to preserve or store the medicine by a practitioner's veterinarian in field level. And those I am speaking, I am Dr. Mahbub from Bangladesh, now working in Almarai Veterinary Clinic, last 8 years in Ras Al Khaimah United Arab Emirates.